Welcome to the first seed starting video with Terroir Seeds. Today we're talking about planning the seed starting area and the equipment that you'll need. The first thing we're going to show you is equipment that we use here at Terroir Seeds. This is what we have developed and used over a number of years with great results. You don't need to start with this level. You can build up to it. You can start very simply. This is just what we use. It's actually pretty simple. It's a 4 or 5 shelf wire rack that's commercially available at Lowe's or Home Depot or Target. And as you can see, we've added and built things to it like the heat mat, the lights, and a thermostatic controller for the heat mat to keep our temperatures in a range that we need for seed starting. Right now we're only using one shelf. And as we start more seeds, all 3 shelves will go into production. And there on the bottom you can see a small hydroponic setup. Our heat mat here is what we use. This is a commercial heat mat that sets 4 of your seed trays. What we sell is a little smaller, and we'll show that to you. We also have a view of the temperature control. It's a thermostatic control. You adjust the temperature, and it will maintain that temperature on that heat mat. This helps your seedlings sprout very quickly and develop some really good, robust development there. Here we're going to look at 3 different types of seed starting techniques. This isn't all of them. This is just a couple that we've used. The first is the plug method. It is smaller, quicker to grow, but you do need to transplant it quicker. Commonly available yogurt cups that give you a little longer grow time, and the paper pots. You can see the paper pot maker there to the left. These have been very effective for us. You can also use recycled egg cartons. Just make sure and put a hole in the bottom for some drainage. You can see the thermostat probe, and that leads up to the thermostatic controller here, and we'll show you that in a little more detail. The probe just sits in with the soil and keeps the soil temperature, which is critical, at a nice even temperature. Here we'll show you the lights. We've put 2 commonly available inexpensive shop lights per shelf on the bottom. These lights are up pretty tight on the shelf. We'll need to adjust these down to be about 2 to 3 inches above the seedlings, and then they'll be adjusted upwards as the seedlings grow. What we're using is one daylight light, which is a full spectrum light, and then one aquarium and plant light. The daylight bulbs are fairly inexpensive. The plant and aquarium lights are about $10 a bulb. They are a little pricier, but they last a long time, especially when you're only using this part of the year. So all the shelves have these. We can adjust them up and down, and they don't draw very much power. Here we're going to look at some of the tools, the introductory basic tools to help you be very successful. The first thing is the soil thermometer. This is the box that it comes in. It's got some good instructions on it. Very simple to use. The thermometer itself is stainless steel, and it's got 30 to 90 degree soil temperature. So it's easy to read. You put it about 2 to 3 inches into the soil, and printed on the face is, we'll get a closer view here, printed on the face is some of your common garden vegetables: cabbage, celery, onion, peas, cantaloupe, pumpkin, that sort of thing. So with temperatures for transplanting printed on those. This would be the very first tool that we'd recommend for really good transplanting and seed starting. Getting a little more involved, but really helps with getting your seedlings to pop quick, is your fast grow heating mat. This is an electric heating mat. This one is the larger one. We have a smaller windowsill variety, and this is about 1/4 of the size you saw in our wire rack setup. It's very robust. Ours is over 10 years old, and we'll pull it out of the bag here and show you. It's very simple. It's just literally a piece of thick plastic with the heating strips in it. The connection on the side there is watertight and pretty robust. And then you've got the cord. So you can plug this directly into the wall, and it will give you 10 to 20 degrees over room temperature. For more control, we have the thermostat, which comes in this plastic case. Got some good information on it. There's the soil temperature probe here, and you simply plug the heating mat in right there. And then using the dial, we'll get a little closer view here. Using the dial, you dial in your temperature. You've got a couple of indicators here. The first one tells you that the heat is on, and then the other is your power. So you'll always see your power light on, and then when you have your heat on, and you can see the dial there, and it gives you an approximate temperature on the face there. When the heat's actually on, the red light comes on to let you know that it's active. We've used this for several years as well with absolutely no failures, and that's why we're offering it to you. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.